This is the car that generated those favourable responses from the British motoring press. Your car, the Nissan 100nx. The 100nx is just one of the FastTrack family, an impressive range of sports and high-performance cars produced by Nissan. Models which demonstrate just why the company has established itself not only as the world's 5th largest car manufacturer, but as a name increasingly associated with the highest quality products, particularly here in the UK. Unlike many car companies, Nissan maintains a total sales support service in the UK. Staffed by skilled professionals, Nissan Motor GB is there to provide its customers with all the backup they could want. And behind them, there's a management team dedicated to delivering a quality of service second to none to both customer and dealer. That's in every area of operation, from administration and marketing through to technical support and training. It's care that shows, with cars which have an extra margin of superiority distinguishing them from the competition. All of which brings us back to the 100nx. You may have read reviews such as those at the beginning of this programme before buying your 100nx. What I want to do as a professional driver is take a look at some of the advanced technical features on the car and see how they contributed towards its outstanding performance and earned the praise of the motoring journalists. I'll be taking this car out on the road and on the test track, and in the process I hope to give you a different perspective on the car and an insight into the engineering and design expertise which has gone into it. Now, probably one of the key factors in your choice of the 100nx was its attractive styling, but it's not just beauty for its own sake. The superbly clean lines may please the eye, but also serve a serious purpose. They're designed to achieve superior aerodynamics and outstanding performance. A special styling feature adding distinctive individuality is the removable T-bar roof, promising the pleasures of open-top driving. In addition, the rounded curves, recessed headlights, flush surfaces, the deep front air dam and rear spoiler all contribute to a remarkably low air drag coefficient of just 0.32, allowing the car to cut smoothly through the air, thus reducing wind noise and improving fuel consumption. Now, just as impressive is what you can't see underneath this high-gloss paintwork. Here, high quality of engineering and construction have combined to produce a vehicle which has extremely good handling characteristics and excellent road holding. Now, every driver spends more time inside the car than looking at the outside of it. And here too, Nissan have devoted a great deal of time, care and research into driver ergonomics. Now, you're probably already familiar with the well-planned and laid-out interior, the body-hugging contoured seats that give such good side support with easy adjustment to find your ideal driving position. You can also adjust the steering wheel for tilt, which is another nice touch. What also impresses me is the way all the main instruments are easy to read and the controls are close at hand. A great thought has gone into practically every part of the layout, and it's typified for me by the extremely convenient sighting of the electric window master control on the armrest of the driver's door. So let's try the car out on the road. On the move, you quickly appreciate the attention to detail that's gone into the positioning of all the controls. The last thing you want to do is to fiddle around trying to find the right switch or lever. In the 100nx, all the controls are logically laid out and easily accessible, so there's rarely any need to take your hands off the wheel or your eyes off the road to find just the right switch. On the road, the car has a very positive feel to it, and the nice short action makes gear changing a pleasure. And Nissan tell me that the shortness of the gear change is due to the fact there's double cone synchronizers. That's particularly noticeable when changing up from first to second and from second to third. Now, if you've got the automatic version, you've got a 4-speed gearbox which delivers its power very smoothly indeed. Like all good sports coupes, the steering is rack and pinion with power assistance. At low speeds, it's light and responsive, while at high speeds, you feel in total control. And you can feel the flexibility of this engine when it comes to decisive and safe overtaking. Road holding is enhanced by a fully independent suspension system. Now, this uses McPherson struts at the front and a parallel link strut system at the rear. Now, this rear suspension design ensures stable control even under heavy braking. There are anti-roll bars fitted front and rear, and this allows a nice neutral cornering stance. And all this explains why the 100nx has such sporting handling and secure road holding. You can really feel the firm, positive ride with minimal body roll and exceptional directional stability when cornering. There's a dual circuit braking system for extra safety, self-adjusting drums at the rear and front disc brakes, ventilated for extra cooling to aid consistent braking performance without fading. Now, before we get out on the test track, let's have a look at what powers this car. The engine is designed not only for optimum power, but also for smoothness. It's a 1.6 litre, 4-cylinder, 16-valve unit with twin overhead camshafts here and here. Now that gives a maximum power output of 90 PS at 6,000 RPM. There's an interesting special aerodynamic air intake to help the engine breathe and provide more efficient combustion. There's a single electronically controlled carburettor, and of course the 100nx is environmentally friendly. It runs on lead-free fuel and has a 3-way catalytic converter to reduce those harmful emissions. So let's try all this technology in action. Now, I want to assure you this is a totally original 100nx, exactly as you'd find in any Nissan showroom. You can feel the excellent acceleration of the vehicle, 0 to 62 in 10.7 seconds. Pretty good figures in its class. Out on this special bank circuit, we can take the 100nx up to its top speed of 118 miles an hour. And it's confidently stable at the same time. This top speed is faster than Ford's 105 brake horsepower 16-valve XR3i. It's when cornering at high speeds like this that you appreciate the thought and technical know-how that's gone into the car. We've already talked about the suspension system that provides tremendous grip on the road. The precise, reliable control is enhanced by the 100nx's two-stage squeeze valve shock absorbers. These give balanced handling and ride in varied driving conditions. All in all, I think this is one of the most impressive cars I've driven in this sports coupe price range. It's a car that, with its distinctive styling, establishes its own strong identity on the road. And the way Nissan have harnessed the technology for greater driver pleasure, comfort and safety, let alone flexible performance, really does mean that the 100nx deserves its high reputation. All of which makes it even more important to maintain the car in peak condition. And here again, Nissan can deliver the best possible performance. Like all Nissans, the 100nx is covered by a 3-year or 60,000-mile warranty on parts and labour, in addition to a 6-year anti-perforation and corrosion guarantee. That's more than the 1-year warranties offered by Vauxhall and Ford, an indication of the quality of build of the car. Service intervals are at 12 months or 9,000 miles to keep cost of ownership down to the minimum. All Nissan dealers have staff trained to the levels of expertise necessary to service and repair high-performance vehicles, and all keep a stock of genuine Nissan parts. To ensure even better service, each dealer is linked by the computerized dealer communication system directly into the main Nissan Motor GB computer for placing orders, checking warranty information and making delivery inquiries. Further stock from the vast 68,000 item inventory is within easy call from the new 24,000 square metre parts centre at Lutterworth in Leicestershire. This in turn is supported by the main European parts centre in Amsterdam, which can deliver emergency parts overnight. Further peace of mind is assured with Nissan Assist, a 24-hour comprehensive vehicle rescue and recovery service in partnership with the RAC here in the UK. There's also a pan-European service offering 24-hour assistance for warranty-related breakdowns anywhere in Europe, with full touring assistance should you need it. Sadly, the drive is over for me, but not you. You've got a car which has been built from the wheels up to deliver true driving pleasure. From its responsive 16-valve twin-overhead camshaft engine to its all-round independent suspension, from its ergonomically designed cockpit and controls to its T-bar roof and clean aerodynamic lines, the 100nx has everything needed for great road holding, performance and driver enjoyment. I know you'll get many years driving pleasure from your car, but please use its power